are listening to Speak Up and Stay Alive Radio every Saturday morning on AM 1420 WHK from 7 to 8 and on AM 1220 WHKW from 9 to 10 in the morning. I am Pat Rouleau, your hostess and author of the book Speak Up and Stay Alive, the Patient Advocate Hospital Survival Guide, available only at our website, speakupandstayalive.com. Well, each week we have a Speak Up and Stay Alive O moment for you. That's a little known nugget of information that just might cause you to say, oh, I didn't know that. Our O moment is courtesy of Bill Finn, CEO of Hospice of the Western Reserve, located in the Northern Ohio area. This summer, I had my first hospice experience, not once, but twice, with two of my family members. Curiously, both of them spent their final days at Hospice of the Western Reserve's David Simpson House right on the shores of Lake Erie. While it was a devastating time for everyone involved, somehow it was calm and peaceful, and I give credit to the environment. Prior to this summer, I thought hospice was only for cancer patients. Listen as I talk with Bill Finn about what hospice can do. Welcome to our show, Bill.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. Bill, what does hospice do and what types of conditions would warrant hospice?
Well, hospice really represents the best care available for folks that are looking at illness that doesn't have the opportunity for cure. So hospice care is an all-inclusive approach to care that looks at medical needs, social needs, emotional needs, spiritual needs, and does that in the comfort of your own home or a nursing home or even in our own facilities if you're not able to stay home. The goal with hospice is really focusing on comfort and care rather than cure.
How does one qualify for hospice care?
It's really quite simple. Hospice care is available to anybody, regardless of what disease you have. And the only requirement is, as Medicare says, that you have a prognosis that will be measured in months rather than years. We typically use a guideline of 6 months or less, but there's flexibility attached to that depending on how your disease progresses over time. Hospice of the Western Reserve has been in existence for over 30 years. We have provided a full range of services that include everything like pediatric care and perinatal care, straight through to care for folks that are over 100 years old. We've also provided the largest geographic service area. When you look at what hospice is, there's several important things you want to take a look at. Where does the hospice serve? Do they have their own inpatient facilities or not? We have the David Simpson Hospice House or Ames Family Hospice House in Westlake, so we can serve people that can't stay at home in many different locations. There's a point in time where there isn't the opportunity to say, you know what, you're going to get better from this disease. And we have so many Americans now that are struggling with chronic disease, and they'll slowly decline. For those folks, what we want to be able to do is focus on quality of life, celebrating life, allowing you to live the way you want to in this time that becomes very precious because it's measured in days or weeks or months rather than years and decades. At Hospice of the Western Reserve, we try and create the best opportunity for you to be well in all that means in this important time and allow you to celebrate the things that are important to you and live the way you want to live.
Even though this show is about staying safe during any healthcare or hospital encounter, we all will eventually know of someone who may need care during the final days of life. Hospice is a wonderful resource, and I hope you keep Hospice of the Western Reserve in mind. To reach them, go to hospicewr.org.